The EL petition stands dismissed. We have in the facts and circumstances imposed a cost of 20,000, which will be deposited with the registry, and the registry will forward it to the Assam Legal Services Department.
Obliged, Your Worship.
Adjournment requests, if any, from item number 2 to 8.
My lord, I did to mention item number 6, my lord. My lord, I am the respondent number 5, my lord, with the consent of the other side, my lord. My lord, meta may pass over for the day, my lord.
Item number 6.
Item number 6.
There are 2 weeks.
Sorry.
Obliged.
My lord, I'm for the respondent number
Consent.
2 and 3.
Uh,
My lord,
Other party has no objection.
my lord, I'm for the respondent number 2 and 3 for NGC. It was listed, there was direction last order that to be listed before for admission, but it is listed.
You have filed the affidavit of this.
Yeah.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 2, Lordship.
2.
Yes, Lordship. Kindly
Contempt.
adjourn for the day, Lordship.
Yes. Suspension. Yes. What do you want, ma'am?
Lordship, I guess council have some difficulties, Lordship. Kindly
Loudly, speak loud.
adjourn for the day, Lordship.
Adjourn for the day, you have to file fresh notices for or implead the other person as a party. The earlier person you have impleaded, he has never been posted as CGM and is now under suspension also. Okay, as per the office report, the notice of the respondent number 2 received with the remark that the respondent number 2 was never posted as CGM HR in the concern of CGM's HR, and at present he is also under suspension. In such circumstances, the petitioner is supposed to include the concerned person as party respondent in this party respondent number 2 in this contempt petition. The needful be done within a period of 3 weeks from today.
Obliged, Lordship.
From item number 9 to 15.
Maybe, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 12. Lordship, kindly adjourn the matter
Item
for
number
item number 12.
12.
Lordship. Kindly adjourn the matter for a week, Lordship. My senior is out of station.
Great.
Adjourn.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item number 14, Lordship.
August में कर देना है.
Item number
Immensely cost circulated. Yes.
Item number 14, Lordship.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
14, Lordship, 1/4, for the day only, Lordship. I have taken consent from the other side.
Adjourn.
Deeply.
For a week. Yes.
From item number 16 to 29.
Absolutely, Lordship. Lordship, I bear with respect to item number 29, the consent of my learned friend.
29.
Lordship.
What do you want?
Lordship may be taken up next week.
Next week, August, man. Not in August. And the request is made by Mr. Kyle for adjourning the appeal. The other side has no
My lord.
objection.
What is
This in August.
Much.
obliged, my lord.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 23 and 24, lordship. Lordship, we want to file the rejoinder, lordship.
The request is made on behalf of 3 weeks. With the other side, there's no objection, 3 weeks. Yeah, with the consent of the other side.
Develop.
Any other requests? Orders, item number 3.
Well, the order has been complied with, my lord. Whatever is required to pay, it has been paid.
My lord, I will have to take instructions in that regard.
What instructions?
Lordship, if the amount has been paid or not.
The amount has been paid?
Yes, my lord. I have the written instruction, my lord.
Legal and consent. Paying for the respondent contender has submitted that the order passed by this court has already been complied with and the arrears of salary amounting to rupees 6 lakhs around.
Amount is different in respect of all the petitions.
ये इन 3-4 orders है. So amount ये देख. The amount has been paid to the petitioner, taking into consideration the period of posting of him in the concerned district judgeships. Full stop. The documents pertaining to the said payments are placed on record, are produced, which are placed on record. Copy of the said documents we also provided to the counsel for the petitioner during the course of the day.
Okay.
In view of the fact that arrears of salary has already been paid to the petitioner by the respondents, no further order is required to be passed in this contempt petition. Hence, the contempt petition is closed, notice is discharged.
Item number 4.
Yes, please, your lordship. Lordship, in this contempt matter, my lord. In this matter, my lord, violation of order dated 26/6/2023, my lord.
We have complied with your lordship.
Huh?
We have complied with the departmental proceeding has been initiated against the delinquent officials.
Against the delinquent officers.
Officers, your lordship, preliminary inquiry was conducted and thereafter on the basis of the report on the preliminary inquiry, your lordship, departmental proceeding has been initiated. And one of the contextual employees service has already been terminated.
Yes. That they have already initiated disciplinary action against the person. Counsel appearing for the respondents has submitted that the order passed by this court in
PL 47/2023.
petition number, this court dated 26/6, 2023 in PAL petition number so and so. 47/2023 has already been complied with, and the respondent and the disciplinary proceedings have been initiated against the person concerned. Full stop. A copy of the order dated 5/3/2025 issued by the Panchayat and Rural Development Department of Government of Assam is produced. And the same is taken on record. Learned counsel appearing for the petitioner is not in position to dispute the above exposition. Hence, no further order is required to pass in this contempt petition. Contempt petition is closed, notice is discharged.
Obliging.
Item number 5.
Respondent number 1, 2, 3 has not been served.
My lord, as per my personal search, my lord, from India Post take consignment, they received the
File
delivery
an affidavit of this effect. File an affidavit.
and registry may be directed also to verify the check, my lord. I am filing, no problem,
As
but
per the office report. The notices issued to the respondent number 3, 2 and 3 has not been served till date. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 has not been served till date. Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the notices has already been served upon them through registered post,
yes, my lord.
through registered post. He placed some time to furnish the details regarding that. Time paid for is granted, list after a week.
My lord.
Item number 7.
Furnished so and so. The 1 week time is granted to furnish the details. On furnishing the same, the registry would check and report and make a report this court list after a week.
Obliged.
You submit the before the registry and registry will take care.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
I'll do.
Item number.
Wait, please, Your Lordship.
In item number 7, my lord, I am for the respondent number 1, my lord. 2 weeks time may be granted to file the objection, my lord.
Objection taken. I will hear it on merits.
Right.
Okay, the matter comes upon for consideration of the IA number so and so with the prayer to unknown the delay of
17, my lord.
170.
Yes, my lord. 117.
7 days in filing the connected rate appeal. When it counsel for the sole respondent has opposed the prayer. Oppose the prayer for condonation of the delay. Having heard the counsel for the parties and after going through the contents of the application, we are of the view that the delay of 171 days filing the connected rate appeal is liable to be condoned. Hence, the IA is allowed, the delay of so and so days is condoned. Registry is directed to register the connected rate appeal and listed before this court for admission after 3 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Item 8.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. There is a delay for 147 days. And
But how you file how you can file a common appeal against the order of the CTAT in the various appeals or whatever the proceedings filed before it? You have to file the separate appeal.
what's it? This is a common judgment.
Common order may be the common order, but it was passed in different application.
Lordship, that is.
You have to file separate appeals. The CTAT has decided around 20 appeals,
Lordship.
20 excise appeals. And if you are challenging that filing an first appeal under section 35G, then you have to file separate appeals. How common appeal can,
Lordship, as per the judgment passed by the trial court.
judgment is common judgment in all the appeals,
That
but
is-
you have to file separate appeals, sir.
Lordship. With the liberty to file a condemnation or delay.
No, my lord, your lordship may just see the condemnation petition, my lord, for the time being, my lord. Yeah, your lordship may kindly see, my lord. The paragraph 4, my lord. Yeah. It says after the receipt of the said documents, the engaged counsel discussed with the legal points with the competent authority and thereby asked before the competent authority to clear the doubts to remove the around the final order passed by the tribunal. After they satisfied the legal points, the learned engaged counsel drafted the petition for filing of the appeal before the court. That in the meantime, the learned counsel is suffering from a serious illness, and as such, he is undertaking medical treatment at Koval Medical Center at Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. After being recovered from medical treatment, he has filed an state appeal before the Honorable Court on so and so, where he has a delay of 147 days to filing appeal. Thereafter, Lordship may see, my lord, that this is application is filed under the File Limitation Act for condoning a delay of 147 days in filing the state appeal from the date of the judgment and decree dated so and so. Thereafter, my lord, next part, my lord, that the learned appeal beg to say that there has been no intentional error on the part of the, but since there occurred a legal consequences, the plaintiff was not deprived of lawful right, and the delay is attributable to the fact that the time was consumed in establishing the legal rules in preparing the application. Next, So you mean to say that it is only against one order? No, Lordship, interesting, like, eight, Lordship said, the applicant begs to state that he has filed this application as an abundant caution, and if the instant application under Order 9, Rule 9 of CPC is time barred, then the plaintiff will be able to explain the aforesaid delay cogently and satisfactorily, and as such delay may be condoned on consideration of the sufficient cause as shown above. And thereafter, your affidavit, your lordship, can you see? Yeah. Affidavit has been filed by the council, and what he's saying, your lordship, see, that I am the instant petitioner, and as such, I am conversant with the facts and circumstances case and competent to swear the affidavit. Who is the officer in charge? The affidavit should be of the officer in charge. Lordship, and your lordship, can you see, the advocate who is saying that I was, my lord, hospitalized and not there. My lord, in the affidavit, I've said he was regularly appearing in the court. I've annexed all the orders.
No, my.
Made onwards.
Maybe it is in though the advocate this petition.
I beg when the advocate is saying that the advocate was hospitalized and for all the years, and thereby after he returned it, my lord, he filed the application. And when during that period, always he was appearing before the court.
Where is Mr. Gogoi?
Let Mr. Gogoi come, my lord.
Lordship,
You
this is,
admitted in the hospital.
Lordship, my learned senior counsel, I mean, very apologies. He has mentioned all the judgments, orders, not on the date on the 10/7/2024. This is I just now have received this copy in Kovai Medical Center Hospital, and that doctor who is have been treated me is Dr. Shankar Dandapani. Lordship, order which have been annexed, that is not on that date, which I have been treatment.
Okay.
And your lordship also.
I'm very sorry, Lordship.
Without going into all these things.
Well, also, lordship, see the appeal, my lord. Once my brother, your lordship, whether I never oppose in the convention delay. Your lordship may also see the appeal, my lord. If your lordship is finding that by any stage of liberal approach to be taken, my lord, the appeal should be heard on merit, I have no objection at all. Your lordship, kindly see, my lord. Once,
Mr. Sarab, we are not going into all these things.
my lord, he is paying for
Hear this matter on merits.
my lord, he is paying for certiorari and what setting aside, not a substantial question of law.
We will consider it at
Lord,
at the time of admission, certainly, if there is no question of law, we are not going to.
My lord, if on the basis of certain, my lord, I have never objected to it. But if in this petition, my lord, on the basis of these averments, let him file an affidavit to Mr. Gogoi that he was competent and he was authorized by the department to file the petition.
That's the defect. How can you file an affidavit?
And he's
It is
filing
by
the-
the officer in charge. Oh, you can file the
And he's also
affidavit. You are
given a
not the
certificate.
petitioner. Isn't it? You are not the petitioner here.
Lordship, my department in the earlier cases, this is why I have done the first deal with this case, Your Lordship. My department has asked me that we have already given an authorized letter
No,
accordingly.
no, you can't file a,
Oh, okay, I will
If,
rectify
this-
also.
application on behalf of the condonation application on behalf of the department. You are simply a counsel.
Lordship, I will.
That is to be filed by the officer concerned.
He says
Who
that
is
he's
the
the
officer in
petitioner.
charge authorized?
Commissioner, Your Lordship.
He has to file an,
Lordship, I will modify that. I may be apologize on that.
and either you clear a doubt. You can't maintain only one appeal against the order
I will seek.
because it was passed in different appeals, though it's a consolidated order.
Lordship,
You can't maintain this.
I will file a separate if Lordship permit me liberty, with a liberty.
As per, you look into it. If it is maintainable, you argue it out. Otherwise, we have some doubt about.
Lordship, I will,
If you
I will
better-
take instructions.
So it will be better if Lordship takes up the matter, if your Lordship wants to take the liberal approach, extreme liberal approach, giving him the liberty to condone the delay,
Yeah.
your Lordship may do it. I have no objection to it. Your Lordship may fix up the matter on appeal, and your Lordship may see whether the appeal
First
itself.
of all, let him file a fresh application with the affidavit of the officer concerned.
I have filed an affidavit of position strongly opposing it because he's saying that I am the petitioner. Now,
You have already pointed out, sir.
can such things be rectified?
He'll withdraw it and file a fresh one.
Recently the Supreme Court has taken serious view of the matter, filing the affidavits by the advocates. And
He understands, sir. That's why only we have already clarified him. This application can't be maintained. Either file a affidavit in support of it by a officer in charge, not by you.
Lordship,
And Mr. Consul, how can you file an affidavit in support of a condonation application that I am the petitioner? How you can be the petitioner?
Lordship, I have already clarified, but I will take my instructions, sir. That I can say.
What do you mean by instructions? You should aware. How can you file a application on behalf of that I am the petitioner? Where is your name? This appeal is by whom?
Commissioner.
Commissioner,
You are the commissioner?
no, Lordship.
Then
If Lordship permit me, if this case, if Lordship permit me to file separately with a condonation
you withdraw
liberty,
it and file a
I will-
proper application. And also make it sure that whether this one appeal against a order passed in various appeals can be maintained. We have a serious doubt about that.
I will take instructions, Lordship. 1 week.
Okay, learned counsel for the applicant has submitted that he wants to withdraw this IA application with liberty to file a fresh
Lordship,
along with the affidavit of the officer in charge or the persons on behalf of whom the application is filed. Dismiss with liberty as prayed for.
Item number 9.
My lord, in item 9 steps have already been taken. My lord, the office note dated 25/4 reveals that my lord, the service is complete.
Anybody know?
No one is.
Like, as per the office report, the notice issued to the sole respondent has already been served. Full stop. However, none is appearing on behalf of the sole respondent. List this writ petition for admission after 4 weeks.
Item 10.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I seek some time for filing objection to the delay also. Delay application. Lordship.
There is a delay of 265 days in issuing the appeal. Lordship.
argue the matter on merits.
Lordship, kindly see, Lordship, there's a delay of 265 days. And Lordship may kindly have the averments, Lordship, paragraph 4, Lordship.
Yeah.
Lordship, nothing has been averred as to what were the reasons, what are the circumstances that prevented the officers from. Lordship, there are judgments, Lordship, and there's Lordship also SOP.
Judgments are of both sides.
Lordship, but Lordship, there's a very
Both
recent
sides.
judgment of the Supreme Court also, Lordship. Lordship, I may be allowed to bring those on record.
You can know the delay. There are both sides there.
Lordship, I may be allowed to bring the SOP on record, Lordship. There is a department SOP.
Then the council appearing for the sole respondent.
Lordship.
Sole respondent raised some time to file objection to the IA number 842/2025. Time paid for is not listed after 6 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item 11.
Lord, I pray for 7 days time to file reply. I have not.
At least their prayer is that the persons who are not having any patta or any title over the land,
My lord.
don't pay them, but the persons who are having patta or title, at least we pay
But
them.
again, my lord, they cannot be paid at the rate of land acquisition. Because, my lord, the land was acquired at the lease, my lord. It was a lease. Rates given at the lease charges, not the.
Whatever the charges, pay them.
Yes,
Lordship, for that, the respondent number 4, that is the deputy commissioner have not opposed it. He have already submitted the estimated amount for the patta lands.
The
Lordship.
question is who are in the unauthorized possession, whether they are entitled for this compensation or not. This was the question.
Lordship,
So
they have not opposed the
persons,
patta land
they are
owners.
having some authority to sit over the land. Certainly they are entitled for compensation, but not the others who are encroacher. They can't be given.
Lordship, that may be decided later on, but first of all, let the patta owners be paid by the
but
respondent authorities.
they will get the lease rates only. What the deputy commissioner has done, my lord, he has assessed as the land acquisition rate. There is no land acquisition process undertaken,
That's another thing.
my lord.
You just file your reply, whatever.
My lord.
TK learning concept waiting for the Union of India. Raise some more time to file. Reply to the IA number 918/2025. It is noticed that earlier also time was granted to Mr. Gupta. However, in the interest of justice, 2 weeks further time is granted to Mr. Gupta to file. Reply to the IA number 918/2025. List after. So and so day.
Item 13.
Notice of application under section 5 of the Limitation Act, returnable so and so.
Item 15.
Yes, ma'am.
May I plead the lordship? Lordship, in this case, my submission is that this appeal should be dismissed with cause because only ground is that the DC is finding it difficult to comply with the interim order. And
DC
that
is,
it's finding it difficult to comply with the interim order. And he's already lordship,
DC is finding it difficult to comply with the
interim order.
interim order. Under what circumstances interim order, ma'am?
Lordship, interim order,
When your license was suspended,
lordship on 9/11/2023.
23,
Lordship,
and after more than 2 years,
lordship, we
almost 1.5 years.
Lordship 9/11/2023, it was Lordship suspended. Thereafter, Lordship on 4/12, Lordship, they had said that they issued a formal suspension order which we did not receive. Thereafter, after 4 months, a show cause notice was issued.
Ma'am, at least we can give a direction to the DC to whom, before which the, some proceedings are pending to complete the proceedings within a stipulated time, but till then.
Lordship already, Lordship, this appeal was filed after contempt had been filed against the DC, Lordship. And Lordship, no substantial question of law. Only reason is that he's finding it
Substantial question
difficult.
of law in the writ appeal.
Lordship, only the reason is that he's finding it difficult, Lordship. Can that be a ground for a writ appeal, Lordship?
Really, it would be difficult since the suspension was done on the ground that some malpractices were found in your retail outlet.
Lordship, because Lordship, our whole case is.
Why the DC is not deciding the matter till date?
My lord, they did not file the so cause reply till today, my lord.
Lordship,
Whatever, if they have not filed, proceed ex parte.
My lord,
What is
that,
this?
that should be done, my lord. My lord,
If they
they are,
have, suppose if they'll not appear for 10 years, you'll keep
my
the
lord,
matter
they may
pending.
take a plea for not giving the opportunity to my lord. They, that is why, my lord,
Issue them a fresh notice and decide the proceedings within a period of 4 weeks.
my lord.
Within a period of 4 weeks.
Lordship, otherwise our case was that Lordship DC does not have the jurisdiction because Lordship there are special laws for petroleum
Ma'am,
outlets.
DC
Lordship.
While passing the interim order, my lordship may kindly see the,
Here the finding of the learned single judge while passing the interim order that he has the jurisdiction.
Lordship.
That is there. You have not challenged that finding.
No, Lordship, because Lordship matters, Lordship final hearing has not taken place, Lordship. All along that was our submission, Lordship, because Lordship DC does not have the power to investigate,
We find
Lordship.
it very difficult to sustain this interim order.
my lord, may I pray, my lord, one thing, my lord. The pleadings are completed in the writ petition, my lord.
Get whatever the proceedings pending before the DC decided within a period of 4 weeks.
Right.
Nothing more or less, nothing more than that. Okay, having heard the learned counsel of the parties and after going through, we can dispose it of.
Lordship, another Lordship, my request is that Lordship may give a finding, Lordship, rejection to DC to refer the case to the oil company, Lordship, because they will, Lordship, investigate. And Lordship, already, Lordship, there is a special law.
It's better to get your case decided before the DC, otherwise the oil company will have no other option except to terminate.
No,
your
no, Lordship, because
election.
Lordship, I'll take a Lordship.
Since the malpractices have been found,
These are
the
minor-
marketing guidelines are very strict.
No, Lordship, these are minor irregularities under the special law. And Lordship, on the first instance, only Lordship, they can be Lordship subjected to fine,
Why
Lordship.
you are asking if they are not, the oil company is not proceeding against you? Why you are
No,
inviting
because
this?
DC cannot investigate law. Tampering of the machines, Lordship, only the oil company can investigate, Lordship.
If the DC, in case if he decides against you, then you can very well challenge that. But we are concerned with this interim order. Okay. We can dispose it off with the direction to the DC to decide the proceedings within a period of
Lordship,
4 weeks.
Lordship, otherwise, then we can challenge the order. What if they come to a conclusion, Lordship? Because it's difficult for us. They have been indefinitely suspending the
No,
operations. Lordship.
we'll fix this. Okay. This writ appeal is preferred on behalf of the state. Being agreed with the order dated 10/3/2025 passed by the learned single judge in writ petition number 381/2025. Stop. The facts relevant for the present controversy are that the respondents are operating a service station, namely Morigaon Service Station, a retail outlet of the petroleum products.
Yes, ma'am.
Are operating a retail outlet of the petroleum products in the name and style of Messrs. Morigaon Service Station. Full stop. During an inspection, some irregularities and malpractices were noticed by the who had this conducted this
Lordship, the DC had.
By
Deputy
the
Commissioner and Legal
Commissioner
Metrology
Morigaon.
Department, ma'am.
on the date of inspection was
Lordship, 9/11,
on
2023.
9/11/2023. and the DC, while exercising the powers conferred to it under the Assam Trade Articles in bracket Licensing and Control Order 1982, has initiated the proceedings against the respondents and has passed an order dated 1/3/2024, whereby the trade license issued to the respondent was suspended till the proceedings under the Order 82 are finalized. Full stop. Being agreed with the action of the DC of suspending the trade license, the respondent has preferred, the respondents have preferred rate petition number 381/2025. However, during the pendency of the rate petition, it was on the first hearing.
Well,
It was on the first hearing.
No, Lordship, not first hearing, Lordship. Not first hearing, Lordship. They had filed an affidavit, Lordship. We did not file a rejoinder till that date, Lordship.
affidavit was filed.
Pleadings were not complete. In fact, Lordship,
During the
records have been
pendency of
called, Lordship.
Affidavit was filed.
Writ petition, aforesaid writ petition, the respondents has prayed for passing an interim order, and the learned single judge, after taking note of the submissions made on behalf of the respondents as well as the appellants herein, issued a direction to allow the respondents to operate the retail outlet till the writ petition is taken up for final consideration. It is further directed that the DC as well as the IOCL shall not take any coercive action against the respondents. Full stop. The learned single judge has passed the interim order only on the ground that the respondents are facing financial hardship, and therefore the financial hardship from since more than a year, and therefore they are required to be allowed to operate the retail outlet to enabling them to come out from the financial hardships. Full stop. Having gone through the material, having heard the learned counsel for the parties, and after going through the material available on record, we are of the view that when the trade license of the respondent was suspended since 1/3/2024, that is more than a year, the indulgence granted by the learned single judge by way of interim order dated 10/3/2025 is not justifiable. Hence, we are of the view that the order impugned cannot be sustained. The same is therefore set aside. The writ appeal is disposed of. However, the deputy commissioner is directed to conclude the proceedings initiated against the respondent under Order 11 of Rule of Order 1982.
Yes.
Order 11 of 1982 orders may be completed, shall be completed within a period of 4 weeks from today, after providing opportunity of hearing to the respondents.
May I pray, my lord, because of the panchayat election, my lord, district admin officials of the district admin.
You have to decide it within 4 weeks.
My lord, may I pray, my
Within
lord,
4 weeks, otherwise we'll sustain this order. Within 4 weeks.
my
Not
prayer only
panchayat
because of
election
the
and
panchayat
nothing.
election, my lord.
Needless to say, the respondent shall also, will also cooperate in the proceedings pending before the DC. The suspension to date, I think 4/12/2020, not 1/3/2024, no, 4/12/2000.
Lordship. Lordship, suspend on 9/11/2023, formal notice on 4/12/2023, which we did not receive, Lordship.
Now you are aware,
Lordship.
you are joining the proceedings and
Lordship, beyond 90 days, they had kept it suspended, which they don't have the jurisdiction, Lordship, that's deeply obvious.
Item 16.
May it please the lordship.
yes,
Before my learned friend starts this case, today in the morning, I have received a call from ISL, one of my counsel, Mr. A.R. Malhotra. He said that he was for the petitioner in this case. So they have filed a caveat before the ISL bench. But somehow they mention it because Honorable Justice Nelson is sitting. And before Marley, my learned friend, Mr. Malhotra cannot appear. So this matter, I think they have mentioned it because, so if it is not inconvenient, I don't have a copy of the appeal.
Copy was served.
No, copy was served in ISOL, not here. Today in the morning, they have given a call.
now what is-
So I just want the copy of any date which can be fixed. Item on Monday, it can be fixed. Two appeals are there.
Not directly to them.
give them a copy.
You can give one copy.
There is one order from division bench of this.
Yes. I think para 72, two of your lordship's judgment. It was also a case of a Mizoram, no? Okay. There we have both. Oh. This state of this provision will have, may have to show that is 217, no? This is 218. Just keep it ready if necessary. The rule was in which page? That's 81, nine, what is that?
Mr. Das, you
Yes.
go through this judgment.
I'll just go. I don't know anything, you know, I morning, they call me
Monday.
Monday. What a copy do you want?
Monday, they-
I'll go through the judgment. I
Milord-
don't know anything if you're Lordship. asks.
Milord, you did be inconvenient on Friday, Milord.
This Friday?
Yes.
Friday, some difficulty. We have some difficulty.
Lordship was difficult. Oh. Only, huh?
Monday. Next.
Oh.
Mr. D. Das put in appearance on behalf of the
Milord-
private respondents.
Milord, let it be on 7th, not on Monday, Milord. Monday I have some difficulty.
Okay.
Ah.
7th of
May,
7th of May. Yeah, no problem. Mr. Das,
Yes,
you are appearing in all these petitions.
yes.
Two appeals.
4
Two
to 8.
appeals. Two appeals.
Two
Two
appeals.
appeals.
Two appeals. Na? Like, Mr. Das put in appearance on behalf, and who is appearing for the state? You are appearing for the state. Okay. Issue notice. Mr. So-and-so put in appearance on behalf of the state respondents. Mr. Das is appearing on behalf of the issue notice in both the appeals. Mr. So-and-so is appearing on behalf of the state of Mizoram. State respondents of Mizoram in both the appeals. Mr. Das is appearing on behalf of the respondents in both the private respondents in both the appeals.
Yes.
Copy of the writ appeal be supplied.
Okay.
We'll give, Milord, we'll give. During the course of the day, we'll give one copy and next, others I'll give tomorrow.
And state copy
Everybody,
to the
by tomorrow,
uh,
Milord.
to the council for the respondents during the course of the day, list this matter on 7th of May as prayed. Yes,
But for consideration of the interim, Milord.
well, consider it on that day only for admission here. Still it is on admission and stay. We
Lordship
have
has
not
issued notice.
should notice it.
Yes, yes. Leave, Milord.
Just a copy of judgment. I'll just go through that. first. Yeah.
We'll give a copy.
Yes, please.
Hey, photocopy ko the idea. What did you?
Okay. I'm deeply obliged.
Item 18.
Yes,
My lord, on the last occasion, this honorable court was pleased to ask the respondents what they have done with the representation submitted by the petitioners with regard to,
deemed to be rejected,
sorry, my lord.
deemed to be rejected. You came before the tribunal. Okay, please allow me to continue up to 2025. And now again, 2026, again you will come 2027, 28.
My lord,
Transfer matters.
it's true, my lord.
Yeah, what happened to that representation?
Malad, I have taken from Malad to instruction, Malad. The petitioner was transferred to Kolkata Telecom District, Malad. Malad, the sanction strength, Malad, that Malad circle is functioning, Malad, less than Malad, minimum strength, Malad, less than 15%, Malad. That is why, Malad, we have transferred him from the nearby circles, Malad.
My lord, may I just point out one thing, my lord? My lord, this policy of intra-circle long stay transfer was initiated in the year 2023. This was not an administrative exigency, my lord.
Malad,
All over India, my lord, persons were shifted. In the month of June,
Have you challenged that order of the tribunal where you were allowed to continue up to March 2025?
no,
Not challenged.
no, not challenged. My lord, only one aspect I'd like to point out, my lord. My lord, I know my limitation in the matter of transfer, my lord.
Then why are you arguing?
Then, my lord, I'm not arguing, my lord, I'm just placing my facts in a manner which I thought, my lord, perhaps lordship will kindly appreciate. My lord, I approached the tribunal saying that allow me to continue till March 2025 on a pretext that my son's examination was there. But thereafter, my lord, there was a change in the entire policy.
What are you?
My lord, it's true, my lord, that there was a conscious decision.
Suppose today this is the policy, tomorrow again they will change the policy, again you will approach.
There is no, my lord,
Ultimately, it's a transfer matter. When you have joined the duty, you are.
that's true, my lord. There is no, my lord, there is no
aware
doubt
that,
about
yes.
it. But the thing is, my lord will kindly have.
In these matters, at least the court should not interfere in this routine matter.
My lord, when the learned tribunal directed that allow him to continue, learned tribunal, because this is, lordship will kindly appreciate, this is not an administrative transfer on administrative exigency.
Sir, whether you have challenged that earlier order of the tribunal, matter ends there.
My lord,
You
I
have
did not,
accepted that. Yes, on your request, accordingly, we dispose the way the admission stage with the direction upon the respondent department to allow the applicant to work on present place of posting. So and so office of circle Guwahati till son's academic session is over. Thereafter, the respondent liberty to relieve the joining new place, transfer order, so and so, so and so. Meanwhile, it is open to authority to consider the representation regarding change of circle forwarded by so and so competent authority. Yes, okay.
my lord will kindly appreciate, it was in the month of December. My lord, in the month of December 2024, this order was passed and the change, decision contained, my lord will kindly have page 101.
Yeah.
There was a decision taken in the corporate office that there is flaw in the instant transfer policy because it was not need based. It was a random transfer policy. So they decided that we'll formulate a new policy and we'll make it a need based. And there is vacancy in any one and any two circle
So they
and Shillong.
they have formulated.
So they have already said that draft policy, it is in the month of my lord.
Then whenever this draft policy will come, you take a chance at that time. Not
So
at
then, my lord, I will be already shifted, my lord, even if,
shifted. Yes, you have to shift.
even if
Whether
the,
you have joined or not,
even if the,
whether you have joined or not.
no, my lord, I'm on medical leave, my lord. I'm on medical leave. Lordship will kindly
Either
appreciate.
you are sick or just to avoid this transfer,
No, my lord,
to avoid the transfer.
he has, my lord, submitted leave application. Lordship will kindly appreciate. Subject, my lord. Lordship is true that, my lord, in the matter of transfer, my lord, the power of this court as well as the right of the employee is limited. My lord, my instruction is that there are posts lying vacant in any one and
That
any
is for
two
them,
circle.
sir. That is for them to see where a person is more required. That is their requirement.
No,
sir.
it is not of more, my lord, Lordship will kindly
If they
appreciate.
found that some persons,
This-
some other, more number of persons are required at Kolkata.
It is not the case. My lord, had it been the case of the respondents, my lord, I would have, my lord, considered myself, my case, my lord.
This is
That
not
is-
the case.
No, no, my lord. If your lordships kindly come to the transfer order, my lord will kindly have, nobody has been transferred to Assam.
There is no requirement.
There is,
They can very well say, yeah, there is no requirement.
my
for
lord
that.
will kindly have this vacancy.
Looking to the workload at Calcutta, more persons are required there.
I understand, my lord. There is always, my lord, ifs and buts. My lord will kindly have a look
Sir,
with this.
so far as regarding these matters, sir, this is the purely domain of the
I'm not,
department itself.
I'm
You
not-
can't dictate, no,
no,
you
no.
post such number of persons
Never.
here and such number of persons there.
Never, never. My
This
only
is what-
predicament is that, my lord, only predicament is that before your lordships is that, my lord, till March 2026,
Yes.
I can go anywhere, my lord. My humble prayer.
Why you are so benevolent that in March 26 I'll go. So if they are in need of persons at Kolkata till March 26, because looking to your convenience, they have to wait for your.
Look, this is only an, my lord, with all due respect to my senior, my lord, this is only an oral submission. This was never the stand. This was never the stand before the learned tribunal. Lordship will have. I am, my lord, I am concerned with, my lord, CNTX, NER down below.
Okay, okay, we'll ask them to post you in Arunachal at Tawang.
My lord, anywhere.
Anywhere, Arunachal, Tawang.
Fine, my lord.
Kolkata, you can reach here in 4 hours and it will take 2 days.
My lord, I am,
To the
my lord,
weather conditions also.
I am at your lordship's disposal, my lord. My lord, I am at your lordship's disposal. Lordship will kindly consider, lordship will.
Mr. Das, please try to our limitations regarding the transfer matters, please.
I never would have insisted upon your
Sir,
lordship. Had there been,
Once the tribunal has interfered with the matter and looking to your problem, they've already ordered that till March 2025, you should not be disturbed. And after that, if they have every right
it was,
to transfer.
my lord, I'm not disputing at all. My lord,
Then-
it was due to mid-academic session, he was allowed to, because they have committed some wrong that you should not have
This
passed
was
in.
your only plea.
Yes, so tribunal said in mid-academic session, you don't transfer. In the meantime, there was a change in the policy as well as my lord, I'm just trying.
Still, they have not changed the policy. They are contemplating to change the policy.
It's already, if my lord kindly have the policy, it came in the month of March. March 2025, they have circulated this saying that, my lord, we are changing the policy. My lord will kindly have.
So approach them if they change the policy and if you are
There are vacancies in, my lord, 4 vacancies.
Sir,
I'm not
vacancies-
dictating.
Vacancies, so let them decide.
At least they can consider, my
more
lord.
persons are-
No, at least my humble prayer before your lordships is that let them consider that. Tribunal also, my lord, directed that you consider. Tribunal also directed, my lord, being conscious of the fact that there were vacancies, the Shillong person who has gone to Calcutta, that vacancy is there, my lord. So, consideration they cannot, my lord, that is my humble prayer, my lord. If there are vacancies, lordship will kindly have the vacancy status. I have shown that.
Sir, vacancies, even though if the vacancies are there, they are the better persons to decide where the persons to be posted or not, where the posts are to be kept vacant.
I am not at all
How
in
we can dictate
disagreement.
that, sir?
My lord, had this transfer of June 2024 would have been a transfer on administrative exigency, my lord, I would not have, my lord, come before your lordships. I would have asked the petitioner, you go.
That matter ends there.
No,
When the
that is
tribunal-
carrying on.
When the tribunal has decided your petition and simply allowed you to continue up to March 2025, and you have not challenged that order, that matter ends there, sir.
In that order, there is also a direction because of the fact that it was a rotational transfer
Fine.
to consider the alternative prayer of.
Representation only consider.
That's true, Milord. That's true. And when there is vacant, Milord, other two persons.
Sir, again, you are referring
what-
to vacancy.
Milord,
It is for them to fill the vacancy or not
Fine.
to fill the vacancy.
Fine, my lord. It is within their prerogative. My lord, are they not required to, my lord, at least take a fair decision? My lord, there are persons in the transfer order who are accommodated. My lord, I have
Where is
specifically
your transfer order?
page 60, my lord.
16.
60, my lord. Here, my lord, there are persons.
Yes.
I'm sorry. There are persons here who have been accommodated. I have been not considered. 60, my lord will find in respect of serial number 13,
How many persons were transferred by this list?
my lord, by this list, 265 persons.
265. So what sin those 264 persons have committed that you granted
No,
the
no.
tribunal has granted
No.
indulgence in yours,
No,
and the others are they have complied with the
my lord,
order.
they themselves issued a modified order.
Yes.
My lord I'll just place
So only one person was transferred.
78,
Only you were transferred, or others transfer was cancelled.
no, 78 persons they have cancelled.
Okay, then apart from those 78, this out of 265 persons,
I'll
less than 78, they were also
just,
they have joined there.
this is only with regard to, my lord, I'll just place serial number 13, my lord will kindly have of the page
Would be
6.
discriminatory for those persons who have not approached the court, and everybody is aggrieved by the transfer.
My lord, that's true, my lord, but my lord will kindly have a look at page 60, serial number 13.
Yes.
His order has been modified. Now, serial number 16, serial number 16, sorry, my lord, serial number 17, he was also transferred, but he has not been relieved. Neither, he has not been relieved, he is still holding. And my lord will kindly turn the page 61, 69, my lord. Page 69, serial number 36. My lord, it is my categorical stand in the writ petition that serial number 36, he sits in front of me in the same office.
Okay.
He was also transferred, but my lord, he has not been relieved. As because I approached the honorable tribunal, my lord, they are not considering my case, my lord. This person, serial number 36, he is still is holding the post, my lord. My lord, my humble prayer is that, my lord, lordship, para 85 and 8.
Yes.
Lord, para 85 and 86 of EP Roepa, the Honorable Apex Court has held that even if there is violation of Article 14, that entails to mala fide. My lord, my lord, allege mala fide against respondent number 6 and 7 also, these were the persons who exerted pressure upon the relieving authority to relieve the applicant. Immediately
They
on.
have relieved as per the order passed by the tribunal.
True,
So
true.
how they can exert the pressure?
Before I,
They, if they, even though if they have said, relieve that person pursuant to the order passed by the CAT, what's wrong in that?
Lord, just for my, Lord, what came in my mind, Lord. Fine, Lordship is absolutely correct. Tribunal directed, he has to go. But if the tribunal has directed that you also consider his case for change of circle and you have considered others, had they would not have considered others for change of circle, Milord, fine. Can you consider one and you don't consider the other? Milord, that is in my humble submission, Milord. It's not, I'm not saying whether transfer order can be challenged on the ground of discrimination or not. Milord, unreasonableness and fairness, Milord, Lordship will kindly appreciate. As because he approached the tribunal.
Fairness. First you approach them, allow me to up to December. They allowed you on their own. Then you ask them up to March 2025. They have not allowed. You approach the court, tribunal. Tribunal granted you the relief. Fairness, they have not challenged that order.
Milord, I will approach the
And
court.
again, now after that, you say, allow me up to March 2026, and you have approached the court. In that, you have not said anything, my transfer order against the transfer policy or whatever it may be, you have not said anything.
Maybe, Milord, he did not say that, Milord, but I'll approach the court when I'll be in problem, Milord.
These indulgence
It's
by
not
the
that-
court and such type of cases, this will encourage the.
My-
We are not supposed to interfere with the administration.
Milord, I'm not asking for that, Milord. My only limited prayer is that if you are considering
It's a
others,
Bad precedent also, sir.
Milord, if you are, Milord, they are also setting precedent, Milord. They are considering others. Others are still continuing without any relieving order, Milord. He sits in front of my table, serial number 36. He has not been touched. Why? But as because I approached the tribunal, he'll have to go. Milord, that should not be attitude for of a model employer, Milord.
Yes.
If you have considered others, you consider me.
And, that should not be the attitude of a model employer, but the employee has every right to challenge every action, whatever it is.
This is, Milord, people will come to court when they'll be aggrieved. Milord, we cannot stop people who don't come. Learned tribunal took a decision that as if there is a res judicata in approaching. But learned tribunal said that there is no new ground. Milord, there was a new ground. That tribunal could have appreciated that there is a decision for change of the policy and there is a fresh representation also. Maybe he did not say regarding the change of policy in his representation.
Mr. Das, don't force us to make some strict observations. The Supreme Court has deprecated this practice also, that the persons who are approaching court from time and again and not joining the posts.
Yeah, those judgments are there, Milord.
Those judgments are there, then you may face some trouble if you are forcing us to.
If my humble prayer, Milord, if your lordships, in the context of my submission regarding unfair treatment, if para 85 and 86 of UP ROEPA, my lord, kindly appreciates once, my lord, because there something has been said.
Then argue.
And sorry,
Now argue, now argue. Now you are inviting some trouble. Okay.
No, I have finished my submission, my lord.
No.
Only-
If you are insisting on these those judgments, then we'll have to deal with all this.
Only para 85 regarding fairness, nothing more than that. If my lord considers on humanitarian ground, my lord, 3 months,
Now,
3 months I have got.
thrice, your this whatever it may be, twice you are granted relief on the basis of humanitarian ground.
Lord, I am not the
Once
only
by the
person.
department, once by the tribunal. Now again, you can't ask for this.
Lord, I am not the only
That
person.
means on the part of the employee that I'll not go there, then it's okay.
Look,
Then
we-
choose between this. Why
Lord,
you
there-
are serving
Lord,
with this?
there is no adamancy, my lord. He wants to go, but
pure
there is some problem with
Pure
him.
adamant.
There is some difficulty he is facing, and lordship has 78%.
You can afford to approach the court time and again. That doesn't mean, sir, that in every case we have to interfere. Not. Yes,
Not only that much. At least
It is a saying, वो हाथ पकड़ के और गला ही पकड़ना, आप तो गला ही पकड़ रहे हो.
if your lordship conceives, my lord, thinks that
और
my,
यही बात हुई है तो
my lord, if, then I don't have a case, my lord. If your lordship appreciates in that, my lord, I am
नहीं,
helpless.
जहाँ तक आप गला ही पकड़ो ठीक है, इट्स ओके, बट आप तो पूरा गला ही पकड़ रहे हो, वो कैसे
My
होगा?
lord, I am in the sinking sand, my lord. I am trying, just raising my hand, someone pull me out. My lord, there is no one for him, my lord, even the tribunal. And now, my lord, so
Close for order.
much obliged.
Yes.
Item 19.
Only one prayer, my lord. He is absent since, my lord, 1st of April. My lord, if possible, my lord,
You
something.
You withdraw it, we'll condone everything. And we'll ask them, here, we'll give you a time, don't take any coercive action against them. This much indulgence we can grant.
They will regularize the period and all.
Whatever
My
it
lord.
may be,
Fine, my lord, fine.
when,
Sorry, my lord.
on which date you are going to join?
My lord, lordship will give a 15-day joining time remains. My lord.
15 days. Dekho, from 1st April, still almost 1 month you have already joined. Within a week, if you are going to join, we'll ask them.
Fine, my lord.
On instructions, you have instructions?
Or may I take instruction,
Take
my lord?
instructions. better.
5-10 minutes, my lord. Yes,
Take instructions.
yes. Highly obliged.
Join on 5th of May. And if he join on 5th of May at Calcutta, no action. All regular. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Item 19.
You are for the state.
My lord,
Why you are not taking action?
my lord, after immediately Panchayat election, my lord, we will assist the bank, my lord.
Huh?
After immediately the Panchayat election, my lord, we will assist the bank, my lord.
पंचायत इलेक्शन
my lord.
नोटिस इशू करना क्या है सर? पंचायत इलेक्शन में सिटी में पंचायत इलेक्शन में
No, my lord, we have to assist the bank to taking physical
but in
possession, my lord.
city there is no question of panchayat election.
My lord,
City में all the officers are here.
my lord,
You have simply authorized a person to supervise all these things.
my lord. However, my lord, there is a section 14 of the act, my lord. They have to submit the details by way of affidavit, my lord. That has not also.
They have already done it.
My lord,
You take,
my lord, my lord.
we are listing on next Monday. By that time you pass an order.
My
Under section 14.
My lord.
PK Mr. So and so for respondents
2, 3 and 4, my lord.
3 and 4.
2,
Place
3
some
and
time to complete his instructions. List on so and so Monday.
my lord.
Pass an
That's
order.
right.
Pass. Item 20.
May it please your lordship.
How can you vote the division bench, sir?
My lord, because maybe of the value of the
No,
tender, my
Because there is a notification, Lord.
what notification? That is in respect of employees only. Mr. Das,
Yes, my lord.
how this petition is meant to be before the division bench?
Perhaps, my lord, Registrar General is a party, that's why, my lord. I'm just checking, my lord, notification, my lord.
Notification in respect of employees, but any tender issued by the High Court.
Except service matters pertaining to staff of Guwahati High Court and subordinate courts, all other cases pertaining to principal seat of Guwahati High Court and its permanent bench in which Guwahati High Court is arraigned as party shall henceforth be listed before Division Bench 1 in the principal seat at Guwahati.
Okay. This is dated
This is dated 14th of August 2023.
So, if you are blacklisted by IIT Guwahati,
My lord, by a notice, we had asked the registrar to give us that material
you ask the IIT
We have
Guwahati,
inquired, IIT has not blacklisted us, my lord.
where is that proof?
My lord,
Get a letter from the IIT, we have not blacklisted you.
lord, if
If it is showing on the GM portal,
my lord,
if it is, this information is flashed on the GM portal,
the evaluating authority, my lord, must have seen some material to give that finding, my lord.
which,
So
which,
the respondent number 3, my lord,
yeah,
that is the evaluating authority, my lord. So
where is that, Mr. Das?
Yes, my lord.
Where is that?
If you'll also kindly see these documents, my lord, there is a letter by the IIT.
Yeah.
This was the email, then third page.
He was blacklisted for 2012 to 14. Then
Our tender condition says he should not be blacklisted. Tender condition they have annexed.
then, my lord,
Apart from that,
that is very harsh.
and apart from that, my lord, this work has already been over, my lord. Payment has been made after supply.
Final reply.
Final.
Notice. Mr. Das, accept notice on behalf of the.
Respondent number 1, 3 and 4.
Respondent number
1, 3 and 4.
1, 3 and 4.
do we know?
Do we number to state?
No,
State.
state assembly.
4 is a GM portal.
I'm sorry, my lord. Project coordinator. Lord, he is a project coordinator.
1, 2,
He is
3.
here.
1, 2, 3.
Change portion.
Third London Council for the part. For the time being, that notice is to the respondent number 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Das accept notices on behalf of the respondent number 1, 2, 3. He pays some time to complete his instructions. You are in receipt of the copy of the.
Yes, my lord, I have been, this copy was changed subsequently, my lord, first title. He'll give a correct copy, my lord.
Mr. Das, accept notice on behalf of the respondent number 150. He pays some time to complete his instructions. List on.
After 3 weeks, my lord.
List after 3 weeks.
Right.
While showing name of Mr. Chaudhary, Mr. Das as counsel for the respondent.
Much obliged.
Item 21.
May it please your lordship. My lord, we are only aggrieved by that portion of the order of the learned single judge, by which the order was confined to the 2 petitioners who approached earlier.
How you are agreeing by?
My lord, it has been, if your lordship kindly comes to para 13, page 28, my lord.
Further, under the peculiar facts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, my lord, the earlier order is 15/5/2017.
Yeah.
It's a judgment in rem, my lord. How can this be confined to only the two petitioners?
No, two petitioners, nahi hai, sir, kindly consider.
If your lordship would kindly come to the earlier judgment first, my lord.
No, here, this further, under the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case.
The present or only to the two petitioners.
Only to the petitioners.
Yes.
Only to the petitioners herein. All these petitioners, which are in number.
My lord, perhaps because that way lordship is correct.
Yes.
The petitioners would include us also. But my lord, when they are referring to this order dated 15/5/17, there, my lord, only two petitioners approached.
Now, would be confined only to the, as the earlier direction passes was only pertaining to them. Only, the present order would not be precedent. Mr. Counsel, last occasion we directed you to clarify.
No, not me. He is for advocate, he is accountant general.
Who appeared for on that day?
Somebody appeared. No, lordship is absolutely correct. To the extent of the petitioners is okay. But beyond that, the confusion starts.
No, on last occasion it was.
Yes, my lord, last occasion, in fact,
P.
on
Sharma.
precisely on this point, lordship was.
S. Kumar.
कौन असलं? Yes, कौन? Oh, additional AG. Additional. Yes, learned additional advocate general, he appeared.
Password for the timing.
My lord.
Item 32.
May I please listen?
Yes.
Lordship, the penalty imposed upon the appellant lordship, withholding 3 annual increments seems excessive, lordship, and considering the nature of the alleged complaint, lordship. The complaint is based on only verbal statement, lordship, and there's a lack of documentary evidence, lordship.
The heat, my lord, last date. Something has to be there to control the heat, my lord.
What is this post?
A process server.
Process server. 3 grade increments is somewhat hard.
Sorry, my lord. Three.
Three grade increments.
He misbehaved with the senior officer, my lord. That is there.
ठीक है 15th August के दिन काम नहीं किया.
काम kiya, then he said he will not, who are you to, those things, I understand.
Often happens.
But that should not be also, my lord.
No, ठीक है. We'll reduce it to one grade. Close for order.
Much obliged.
I'm grateful, Lordship.
Item 25.
This matter, my lord, your lordships were pleased to issue notice on the interim. In the meantime, pleadings have been completed.
No, last occasion said rejoinder was not filed.
We have filed long back, my lord.
Long.
In fact, Lordship, they have filed their reply. I would like to file a rejoinder to that, Lordship.
A rejoinder to.
Rejoinder.
Because Lordship, they have disputed some of the amendments.
How much time?
Lordship will give me 2 weeks time, Lordship.
Otherwise, my lord, pure questions of law on 3 issues. And on all 3 issues squarely covered by judgments of the Supreme Court.
देखिए, learned counsel, Mr. Chaudhary, Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, DSGI, raised some time to file counter to the rejoinder. It's endless procedure. Then again, he say, I'll file.
Only to controvert.
Rejoinder filed on behalf of the petitioners. List after 2 weeks as prayed.
May I pray for a date for it?
Any date you just ask.
14th. 14th of May.
That's fine.
Correct.
For hearing, item 26 to 28.
It was already heard by your lordship. They were supposed to file the appellate order. There has been filed by them lordship.
What?
Lordship order dated
6/8/24 it was heard by the
14/8/24.
14/8/24 filed. My lord, we are consumers, my lord. Your Honor have already heard this matter, my lord. Only one thing, my lord, you had point out. In a similar situations, my lord, this estate had given a different order. We had annexed that house as well.
In fact, yesterday we have not been able to go through the brief. We'll, after a week, we'll consider.
Lots.
My lord, next week?
Next week. So next week will be date, hearing date.
Date clear.
8 of May.
Path.
Passover meter 21.
Kumar. Last occasion, we granted you time to clarify the position. Whether these petitioners are also entitled to get the relief of this judgment or not.
Case 28.
Your lordship may kindly give me some more time, your lordship time.
Sir, what is it?
On Monday, your lordship.
Monday,
On Monday.
you clarify it.
Yes, sir. On
Because
Monday.
they have some doubt. Though if we, Mr. Chaudhary, if
Yes,
we approve by this para 13,
Yes,
then all the things, if we. go through
only
it,
my lord last 2 sentences. Otherwise, my lord, there is no ambiguity in the order. to them because the my lord only pertaining to them.
Mr.
And accordingly, present order.
Please clarify
Ah,
whether you are also interpreting this order in this manner that only the petitioners of writ petition number 279 oblique 15 are entitled for this relief, or
everybody.
this order, all the petitioners would also get relief of this order.
Ah.
Understand?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You do it. Monday,
Monday. Monday.
My lord, Monday I will be not there, Tuesday, my lord.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oblige.
Tuesday is the hearing day. In fact,
Any, my lord, Wednesday then?
Wednesday.
Yes.
Oblige.
Timing item 20.
Deep.
Item 20. 18, I'm sorry, 18.
18. Yes.
My lord, I have talked to the client, my lord. Only one prayer, he is agreeable for withdrawal. Only one small prayer, my lord. Lordship has seen already there is a thing in the pipeline that change of the policy. So he'll join there, he'll submit a representation if there is any change in the policy. That, your lordship, because
Where is the need of that liberty?
I'm-
If there is a change of policy, who is preventing you to file the representation? We are not prohibiting you.
the idea, my lord, the understanding is that if he goes there,
Sir, again, we don't want to give again the situation that will pass an order. You'll again come, since you have given a direction to representation, they have not again considered. Please don't do this. We'll simply say, who was for the other side? Yes.
my lord,
He'll join on by 5th of May, on or before. Don't take any action. Pay him everything and regularize his service.
if they will close the window for 2 years.
Mr. Das, please, don't do
They,
it. No, no.
they will close everything for 2 years.
Again,
before.
आपको पहले ही कहा था आप गला पकड़ रहे हो, गला मत पकड़ो. That's- लिखिए.
Fine, ma'am.
This writ petition is filed by the petitioner, being agreed with the order dated 16/4/2025, passed in OA number 91/2025 by the Central Administrative Tribunal Guwahati Bench, Guwahati. Full stop. The petitioner has approached the tribunal with the challenging the order dated. क्या लिखा था? Order क्या था उसका?
This, my lord, the order dated, my lord, release order dated 28/3/2025.
Release order dated 28/3/2025.
Page 66.
Whereby the petitioner was relieved from the present present place of posting in Guwahati and directed to join at Kolkata pursuant to the transfer order dated 11/6/2024.
Yes.
Full stop. It is to be noticed that against the transfer order dated 16/12/2024, the petitioner has already has approached the tribunal by way of OA number
OA number, my lord, 278.
278/2000, OA number
24.
24.
278/24.
And the tribunal has disposed of the said OA, directing the respondent department to allow the petitioner to work at the place of posting in Guwahati till
End of March 2025.
till end of March 2025. Full stop. The tribunal has also directed that after March 2025, the respondents are at liberty to relieve the applicant for joining at new place of posting pursuant to the transfer order dated 16 11/6.
11.
ट्रांसफर ऑर्डर का डेट गलत क्यों आ रहा है?
No, my lord. 11/6/2024.
11/6 पर अर्लियर वी पास कौन सा था सर ट्रांसफर ऑर्डर?
That was a relief order, release order.
हाँ एक डेट दो 11/6 रिलीज ऑर्डर तो 28 का ही है ट्रांसफर ऑर्डर डेटेड 11/6
11/6.
11/6/2024 as well as the order dated 27/11/2024. Full stop. The tribunal has refused to interfere with the release order dated 28/3/2024 by the impugned order dated 16th of April 2025 by passing a reason order. Full stop. Having argued the matter for quite some time, Mr. H.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner on instructions has submitted that the petitioner may be allowed to withdraw the writ petition. However, state that the respondents be directed to allow the petitioner to join his duties at Kolkata pursuant to the transfer order dated 11/6/2024 and 27/11/2024 within a period of 1 week from today. Full stop. Learned counsel has no objection.
No.
Learned counsel appearing for the respondent has no objection if the petitioner is allowed to withdraw the writ petition with liberty, liberty with the allowing him to join at the place of posting, at the new place of posting within a week, within a period of 1 week. Full stop. In such circumstances, this writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn. However, the petitioner is directed to join at the join the place of posting, that is at Kolkata, pursuant to the transfer order dated 11/6/2024 and 27/11/2024 within a period of 1 week, or they on or before within a period of 1 week on or before 5th of May 2025. In case the petitioner joins join duties on or before 5th of April 2025 as directed above, the respondent shall not take any coercive action against him and shall also regularize his period of absence from 1st of April 2025 till date of his joining.
Deeply. Much.